Okay, so this is the first rapid fire, huh?
Rapid fire Q&A.
Quickly queuing up Q&A, gonna A all the Q's in a concise way, and hopefully helpful and fun, and hopefully not ramble, but we'll see.
Hola, you amazing artist, and welcome to the studio. Obviously, you guys know that with the book and stuff, I'm busy, Clee's pretty busy, but we want to make sure that we get to your questions, and we don't want your questions to just stack.
We're gonna try not to ramble on and more or less answer your questions in a concise manner.
This is basically like a challenge for us to see if we could actually not ramble on and on and on. So, I don't know. Let's see if it works. Okay, you want to get started with it? We got 4 questions from some 4 awesome people.
Actually, we have more questions from 4 awesome people, because a couple of you had more than... But you get the idea.
Yeah, 4 awesome people.
4 awesome people with more awesome.
4 questions, 4 awesome people. Yeah.
All right, we've already rambled.
Okay. All right, let's get going.
Okay, our first question is from Megan Bailey, who watches our YouTube vids and is...
Hi, Megan!
Hi, Megan! I feel like I'm having an identity crisis situation when it comes to art. On one hand, I very much enjoy drawing in an anime style digitally, and on the other, I like surrealism and sculpture. Both of my styles are completely different, and my time is split between the two. Are you guys like this? Yes.
Yes.
Or do you know others like this?
Yes.
How can I better manage splitting myself between 2 mediums and subjects that I like? I say, have a plan. And by that I mean, for me, I have to split things into days, or perhaps sections of days. I have to chunk things.
I'll have, for example, paintings here, a painting here, maybe a sculpture there. And so everything has its place when I'm working on it. So it helps me to easily just transition from one to the other. Think of it like you're a little kid, you know, like when you watch little kids and you see them playing with something and then they move over here and they're playing with something else. You have to be able to switch gears in your brain. And the more that you do it, the easier it gets. We're recording video right now.
Rafi's not writing. I'm not eulerying or needle felting or any of the other musicking. I give myself days. Some days are music days, media days, jewelry days, and so on and so forth. That way I know. Also, that helps you to not feel burned out on any one particular thing.
Yeah. Also, what I would say is be flexible with that. So like, let's say you have a media day, but you really want to make it a painting day, then switch those out. Switch them out and just do that. Okay, let's move to the next one because we're already rambling.
Our next awesome question comes from our very own Zoe.
Zoe!
Hi, Zoe! Listens to our podcast, watches YouTube vids, is a patron on Patreon. So her question has to do with contacting local interior designers and real estate stagers to see if they're interested in using her work, but she doesn't really know how to frame that idea or how it would work, how she would go about doing that, and what she might say.
I do have stuff at real estate, with real estate agents, and a lot of times when they do open houses and they don't have a stager, they'll call me and I'll come in and do it, which is great because they do some of these like big high value properties and it's really awesome to see my artwork in there. But also just contacting them. I've contacted interior designers. I've contacted not really stagers. I don't know too many stagers in this town, although there might be some. But I've also contacted real estate companies and stuff like that to see if they'd be interested in doing it. A lot of times they don't even think about it until you contact them. So I wouldn't worry about framing it in a certain way. I would just tell them like, hey, I'm a local artist. This is what I do. This is how, you know, it would be great. It would be a win-win for both of us because you would have some artwork and I would have a place to display my artwork, maybe for an open house or something. Don't see it as a venue to be able to sell your work. See it as a venue to be able to get your work in front of people and have the opportunity to talk to more people. Mm-hmm. Because whenever I've done those, I don't really sell that much work, but I've had people come back later on and say like, oh,
maybe something custom.
Yeah.
I would also say it's maybe not a bad idea to just gently put it out there in a social media post series or even on your website that I am doing this thing, #interior design.
Yeah.
And for anyone who's interested in seeing Zoe's work, she is on Instagram.com, Zoe Serafina.
Hey, what's next?
Okay, our next question comes from Ashley Hastings.
Hi, Ashley.
Hi, Ashley. Ashley watches our YouTube vids and is at ashleyhastingsart.com. Ashley has a few questions for us. Ready?
Okay, go for it.
Question 1. What kind of scale do you have to weigh your canvases to estimate shipping costs? Currently, I'll keep reading. Currently, I have a flat price, but I know I'm rounding way up. I don't want to deter people from buying due to high shipping costs. Smart way.
Smart way.
It's pretty accurate. And it wasn't that many monies.
No, and I think we bought it on Amazon.
And I'm pretty sure in our affiliate link section, there's a link to it.
Oh, yeah. So if you go to our bridge page, which the link is in the description, and you go to the For Artists section, you'll see a section on the For Artists page that is the affiliate links. You don't have to buy it through there, but that's our affiliate link because we were like, hey, why not? We could make some money if people buy stuff through us. So,
yeah.
But I believe we got that on Amazon. I can't remember how much it was. I think it was less than $100.
It was definitely less than $100. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So
definitely pretty sure.
That's what we use to weigh our boxes, art, and everything.
It's great. Previously, we were using a bathroom scale. Not as great.
Not as great.
Okay, next question. I'm having a hard time organizing my art life online. I crochet, embroider, paint. I paint the most. Since I'm on maternity leave, I have concentrated more on my fiber arts, something I can easily drop when the baby wakes. Good choice.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I have my site selling paintings, starting to organize the sale of prints via Printful, a link to my Etsy account where I will be putting my embroidery hoops, and I'm looking to put up some crocheted hats and scarves. I'm not sure if I should move everything to my website or divide fiber art on Etsy and paintings on my own site. I've watched a video where you both suggest using Etsy to drive people to your website, listing some items on Etsy, some on your personal site. Would you divide the two based on craft, fiber versus paintings, or should I have half my fiber art on Etsy, half on my website?
Ooh. Okay, so wait. Let me just really quick. So the way that we have it set up, just to clear any confusion there, we have the same stuff on Etsy. The only difference is that what we have on Etsy is made to order items. And for example, with my prints, I only have the smaller prints on there because those are easier for me to make. And I don't have to pay as much attention to the order. It's not a big ordeal. If I am going to have something that is on my site, it's going to be the big boys. So like, it's almost like Etsy is the introductory to
the gateway drug.
The gateway drug to our website.
Same. I keep my made to order things on Etsy, and I do my one of a kind and highly customizable stuff on the website.
Yes. All right. Next question.
Okay. Next question. Do you have any objections if I organize an art scavenger hunt in my area?
No.
None whatsoever.
Not
That
at
would
all.
be awesome.
Please do. And share it with us.
Yeah, if you do, definitely share it with us. And if you're okay with it, do you have any suggestions on organizing one? Social media is a great way to go about this.
Yes.
And create a hashtag that people can post with.
Yeah, and I mean, if you want to use the hashtag that I did or a variation, because Dana used a variation of the hashtag Inspire a Smile that I used, so you could use a variation of it. You could do your own hashtag, whatever it is. Make sure that you share it on social media. Let people know that it's going to happen, right? When it starts happening, kind of give them a teaser to it, leading up to it, and then have people send you the pictures, either hashtag the pictures or something like that. What I did with each one was I put a little tag on it that said, I'm free, take me home. And then on the back, I made sure to have like my website and all the information.
So they could share their newfound art with us.
Yeah. So that's, I mean, and everybody does it in a different way. Make sure that you do it, that it's your flair, your style, and most importantly, have fun doing it. Okay, so because it could be a little bit of a pain, but have fun doing it.
Yes, and don't do it in the winter unless you like being cold.
Yes.
Thank you, Ashley. Hopefully those were some helpful answers to your awesome questions.
Yes.
Our next and final question comes from Derek. Derek wants to know.
Hi, Derek.
Hi, Derek. Derek has.
Again.
Hello, Derek. Derek would like to know, who do you use for your prints? Who is a good printer that is good quality and low fair cost?
Okay. So probably the best printer that you are going to find that is fair and low cost may be in your neighborhood. For the small print, the best price that you're going to find is if you get a printer yourself that you could print with.
Indeed.
Basically any jet ink printer, because when you break down like giclée, when something is giclée, that is inkjet, not jet ink. I was saying that backwards. I like Canon, and, they all have their different things. Take a look at something that fits along your price point. Preferably something that doesn't have a single color cartridge. You want to have it have the dedicated cartridges. Our CMYK. That will give you the best color distribution throughout it. Also, you could buy specialty printer paper that is textured.
He'll be right back.
I use this textured because I use this for my textured prints. The only prints that I personally do are my textured prints that go mounted on wood. And I use the textured Strathmore paper. They have a watercolor inkjet paper as well. But other than that, for anything that is bigger than the sizes that I do here, which are the smaller, just something that you could print out of your printer, I go to my gallery. My gallery has one of those large format printers, and they print that out.
Which is often the best option. If you're going to need prints often and you want to make it easy to communicate and all that, a local printer often is the best bet.
I also have the photo prints that you could buy online, and those are taken care of through Printful, because a lot of people have asked me about doing photo prints, and honestly, I don't want to go through the trouble of having to print those out and then package and ship them in a way where it's safe, because it takes a lot of time out of my day. So Printful is able to do it. It's completely automated through my site, and the quality of their prints, I've had friends and family buy them. The quality of their prints are great.
It's true. We like them way good for prints, posters, and merch.
Yes. So that's it. We did it. I don't know how long this video is.
I hope you guys enjoyed our rapid fire Q&A session. I think we're going to do more of these because we had a good time.
Yeah, what I might do is actually put a section together on the site, or maybe involve Twitter. You guys let me know what a better idea is. Maybe on the site or Twitter. That way I could have a character limit to the questions, and maybe we could take a few more questions. Like I said, in the past, when we've gotten busy, which we are very busy right now, we have not had a chance to answer your questions, and some of your questions we filmed and just haven't been able to edit the video.
And some of them are still in Quayway, as I like to call it over there, yonder.
Yeah, so I want to make sure that we get to your questions, because I love that you guys write into us. And I hate when we can't get to something. So this is our way of being able to answer some questions, and let us know if you like it. Leave that in the comment section below.
And if any of you guys have any helpful pointers for any of the questions that we covered, then help your fellow creatives out by leaving that in the comments below as well.
And I want to give a big shout out to our amazing Rogue Artist community on Patreon. Thank you guys so much. Without you, we wouldn't be able to do these videos the way that we do. And you guys are amazing. And thank you so much for watching, you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. I totally adore you. And by the way, if you want to check out like our podcast, Patreon, all of that stuff, you could click. It's going to show up here. It's going to be a link to our Bridge page. It's also in the description. But also, if you'd like to subscribe to our videos and you're not subscribed, just click right over here to subscribe. And that's it. Say goodbye, Clee.
Good day.
Adios.
Total awesomeness.